Dan Adam Deal here. The crew in the zoo is here, of course. We're going to catch up with Ball So Hard University. Josh Beartrap Brown just got done with his duties for graphics, so he just made the show in time. Jason Southwest Pole, guys, doing all right? Everyone good?
Doing good.
And then there's Ball So Hard.
Hail, Cibola High School. The Cougar stands something as it could be. We will fight and never give up till we reach a Cougar victory. Go, fight, win!
Dang.
That was pretty good. I mean, what do you want me to...
Undefeated in football, undefeated in volleyball. I mean, things are looking good at the good old Cibola establishment.
We need a new background for all of them. We need a new background for them. Yeah, listen. That's how we got to start the show. Let's do this. We're going to start a little backwards. So volleyball was last night live. It was our first game of the season here on ProView Networks. And nothing better. 1 versus 2, La Cueva versus Cibola. Now listen, there's a coaches poll out there that has Centennial number 1 because they're playing games already. They're 4-0. They have Centennial Las Cruces number 1. And then La Cueva, Cibola. And I'm like, okay, La Cueva basically returned their whole team, guys, from last year. They went undefeated, won the state championship, returned their whole team. And you're telling me that they shouldn't have been ranked number 1? Like, I don't care if Centennial's played 9 games. Like, La Cueva hadn't played yet. And let me tell you, if you've been paying attention to volleyball like you should be if you're voting in these coaches polls, then you should know that Cibola returning everybody, and I mean everybody, juniors, sophomores from last year, were going to be this good. So this was the real 1 versus 2 to start the season, not Centennial and Las Cruces. Now, Centennial and Las Cruces may be able to earn that a little bit later in the season, but 1 versus 2 last night, here's what happened.
Volleyball game of the year, and what better one than number 1 versus 2, Lindsay Eckelman, the junior, with a block on the stuff. Sofia Garcia will serve, and that's an ace. Here comes Jenna Sandoval to serve, and Huggins can't handle it. Great job again by Gonzalez Sanchez to the outside. Mariana Sharp, yes, give her her first kill of the season. Ace. Cross court, I think that was in. And they're going to say Gonzalez Sanchez tips it off the net. There's Garcia, Martinez down the middle, and Oliver was blocked. Good dump, and then a good wherewithal to keep it up. There's Jones on a good dig. Martinez. Huggins was blocked into a middle, kept alive, and then dumped back over. Let's keep playing, girls. Cross court this time from Cooperno. Jones sets to the outside. McIntosh was blocked. That's knocked back over. We'll continue the rally. Cooper on the right hand. Back row, and McIntosh, a little miscommunication with Lucero. Let's see if that fires up these Cougars. To the corner, Martinez to Cooper. Got a touch on it. Was Jones. Jones will now set. It's a dump. No one saw it coming. It's her 4th kill. And La Cueva takes set 2. There's Huggins, and the defense for La Cueva looks mid-season right now as Mariana Sharp gets another one. Back row, Ruiz got it back over into open space. There. Here's the set to Sharp. Straight down. McIntosh, little touch, so smooth. Sandoval, it's V-Hill, it's McIntosh, was blocked, it's kept alive. 3rd time over Sandoval. Martinez down the middle, shoved to the back row, Sharp is there. That was blocked, kept up, no, and Cibola. Oliver. V-Hill to McIntosh. No, it was Jones. I apologize. Ace. And another one. Back-to-back aces for Garcia. Within 1 now. It's another one. 3 in a row. And we're tied at 9 and a 4-0 run for Cibola. Cougars a chance to force a 5th set. Who would have thought after those first 2 sets? Vigil. Outside is McIntosh. Again was blocked. There it is. Let's go to a 5th set. McIntosh. Free ball coming. And she's been blocked the last few times. Look at this down the middle. Harrison's blocked by Oliver. There's nothing getting by this defense from Cibola. Off a slide. Yes, Reimer. Cooper into the net this time. Point. Martinez to Huggins. Yes, there it is. Anna Huggins has done it. The Cougars' comeback is complete. Action compaction player of the game. It is Anna Huggins. 12 kills tonight. Okay, so La Cueva has kind of had their way with you guys for a while. You're down 2 sets to none. I mean, it's bad too. It's 25-11, 25-15. What changed?
Well, for the past, I don't know how many years, we've always lost to them. And then when we were in a timeout, I talked to my team and I was like, you know what? This is our time. Like, we're seniors. This is our last time playing them in regular season. Like, we really need to pull out right now and, like, win these next 3 sets.
So you get it done. And, I mean, you guys have lost to them, like you said, in the past. They are the state champs, maybe the state favorites. But you guys as a young team have grown up, and now you've got a lot of seniors, a lot of leaders. This is a team that can hold the blue this year. Tell me about that.
Last year we got really close to getting the blue, but fell a little short. So this year I'm hoping we can pull out again.
What was it like for you guys? And you get the last kill to kind of end it and come back 2 sets in on how bad those sets were and then win 3 straight on them.
It was the best feeling ever. We came back, and the 3rd and the 4th set were a little back and forth with them, but then the 5th set we knew we could get it.
All right, you were worried about this interview. You knocked it out this time.
Thank you.
From a junior to a senior. Anna Huggins, that's our Jackson Compaction Player of the Game. We appreciate you. Cibola get it done tonight. I'd like to appreciate the crew. Jason Pohl, Jeff Hoffman. I'm Adam Deal saying so long.
Anna Huggins was fantastic. Angelina Oliver really got going later. But really it was a team effort. And defensively, La Cueva was just getting blocked. And Cibola was basically all over the floor, defensively digging things, a bunch of ups, kept plays going. Jason, Paul, lean over to you because you're with me. It was quite a turnaround, and I think a really big win and a statement for the young Cougars have grown up now, and they're ready for this.
I mean, it was surprising. I mean, I'm gonna stay honest. You know, broadcasting games, sometimes you kind of wish for a 1, 2, 3. But once the 3 came, I was pretty impressed with how Cibola came back. And who's their big? That's what they were missing the whole time. Like, she is a presence, right? And she was blocking sharp. She was blocking all La Cueva's.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Oliver. So
Oliver.
Yeah,
she's
Oliver.
a force, man. So
yeah.
I was impressed. I mean,
yeah, defensively, something changed. Now, La Cueva won the first 2 sets, blew them out. And Cibola won the next 3 sets, and so that's a great win. I do believe.
That's how we do.
Yeah, I know
That's how
Alden's
we do
pumped
it.
up about this. I believe those are the 2 best teams in the state, then Centennial and Cruces. We'll find out. It'll all play itself out like it always does. Good to see volleyball back. By the way, guys, next week, our volleyball game of the week, it's just the APS Metro Championship game, so a lot of fun in front
Maybe
of
a
us.
possible rematch in that
Oh,
game?
you know what? I can almost guarantee it. Sandia, Volcano Vista maybe can play in
Yep,
there.
yep. They're
But
always in the mix,
I
yeah.
think we're going to see another little La Cueva-Cibola matchup here. I'm hoping, actually. So, all right, so let's move along. And we had the My 50 Game of the Week in Clovis, by the way. Now, Josh Brown didn't have to bear the brutal drive back when we got back at 4 a.m., the crew, but well worth it. As the lightning kind of stayed around the stadium. It was a gorgeous atmosphere, no delays, and a really fun game. Here's what happened.
About maybe an inch. Webskowski up the middle. Webskowski's got some room to move. Dives to the handoff is to Webskowski through the middle as he dives in. I don't know if they will. And it's a direct snap to Webskowski. And he fires through the middle for a 2.
Only 2nd down and 4.
Harris going to fire down the near side, looking for Phillips towards the end zone. Touchdown! Down here And a rollout from Harris, and he's got Phillips on the outside. A little move and a foot race. Phillips,
He's in.
lunge, touchdown. 3rd and goal. Benavides rolls, fires to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown. As Santana's in the backfield, and Santana's going to rumble and stumble as down they could end the game.
They're going for a pass. They're not going to take any time.
And Harris has some room if he wants to run. Instead, he's going to fire. Instead, he's going to go to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown.
Reaction about Clovis's win in just a minute, but now let's take a look at what was we maybe thought the marquee matchup. Las Cruces back-to-back weeks, visiting the metro area as they took on the El Dorado Eagles on Saturday afternoon.
Works on 1st down and 10. A draw play handoff to the outside, and a nice spin move, and look out. Some room down the sideline. Shot out of a cannon all the way. Velasquez, the junior. Touchdown. 3rd and 5 now as Petty works from the gun and looking and fires, and it's a free ball intercepted, picked off. Play action as Petty's looking, and he fires, and he's got Hoffman across midfield, and it's a foot race now. Hoffman's going to race down the sideline, and no one's going to touch him. Touchdown! We're down to start here the 2nd quarter, and it's a quick screen setup. Lookouts! Ramirez is going to take it all the way. 1st down and 10 for Las Cruces, and a play action firing. Look at it, Ramirez, a stiff arm to set him free, and he's tripped up. And look at a run. And Ramirez cuts, dives to the end zone, and is in. Petty picked off. It's intercepted. Just like for a long field goal. This will be about a 38-yarder, and he's got the distance. Figueroa, yes. Read option, Petty. Fires, it's intercepted. Blockers in front. Room on the outside. Inside the 10. They're going to roll the dice. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Lopez fires to the end zone. Touchdown. 2nd and 7, play action. Petty sets it up. It's intercepted. Picked off. All the room in the world for Eric Fernandez. Racing down the sideline. One man to beat across the 5 and dragged down. Pitch to the outside. Vasquez, yes, it's his 2nd touch. Figueroa's got the distance. Yes! Petty's going to go for it all after the pump fake to the end zone. Cuts.
So Las Cruces look a lot better, and I mean, not a lot better. I mean, they were still in the quarterfinals last year, but they hammered El Dorado. And now we're going to be able to talk about a game, and we'll get into it tomorrow, but La Cueva is going to go to the Field of Dreams guys on Friday and take on Las Cruces. I mean, it's like a top 3, top 4 matchup, so really excited about that. I'm going to go over to you, Alden, Iwanee, Balsahard University. Where you at? Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm over here in Fiji by this nice waterfall,
Dang.
It's pretty nice.
That actually looks nice.
Yeah.
All right. You were there for Clovis Las Lunas. I thought Las Lunas was very good. Clovis changed the game by going for 2-point conversions. They scored 3 touchdowns in a row, but the game shouldn't have been over. It's just a 2-score game, but they get, they get 3 2-point conversions in a row, which then made it a 3-score game, and I think that really affected it.
Oh yeah, Adam. I mean, when the game began, Las Lunas came out pretty hot, and we all kind of thought that Las Lunas was gonna just sweep them up. But Clovis, they did. I think that was a huge factor. You're right, going for those 2-point conversions. I think it kind of threw off. I think it kind of threw them off, Las Lunas. I think just going for 2 all the time is a hard thing to handle, when you're expecting PATs and you just got touchdown scored on you, and now you got to go back and get that 2-point conversion. But Las Lunas, they're not in any trouble. I feel like just like El Dorado, they may have gotten blown out by Las Cruces, but I mean, they're still a team to compete with. I think it's still very early in the season too, as well.
Right. So Cruces I mean, they get revenge. You and I had both thought maybe that Cruces would get revenge. They really got it on El Dorado on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, FM Wilson. I don't have a catchy phrase this week for a Wilson nickname, but you know they took care of business. I kind of expected it. Me and you definitely expected that to happen this week. We didn't have it wasn't as close as we all thought. Most of us thought it would be, but me and you definitely thought it was going to be a blowout, and that's what happened. But Las Cruces making a statement, showing that they're a top 5 team in this state, and they're a team to be reckoned with.
Lastly, Cibola, they're undefeated. They had a tight one against Oñate, which makes you maybe consider where they are, but they're undefeated. Highland's undefeated, and on Thursday, our game on Thursday night here on ProView Networks is Highland versus Cibola. How about that? Did you ever think that they'd be playing for 3-0?
Talk about being hype on something.
Right.
I'm definitely hype on this game on Thursday. I'm not doing it, but I might just watch it just to see what happens. Cibola and Highland, nobody expected much out of these teams this year. Nobody even knew that Highland was even going to have enough players to play. So I think this is a big game for both schools. I think last game against Oñate, it kind of showed that Cibola is still young. They still he's a freshman quarterback. I mean, he's not going to throw 7 touchdowns or 6 touchdowns every game. But it's interesting to see that the Cougars are doing well this far in the season.
All right. We got more to come. We're going to take a quick break. And when we return, got a little bit more highlights for you. And then we're going to talk to Bear Trap Brown about his lock of the week.
Back to pass. Throws over to Ochoa on the slant cut. Ochoa breaks a tackle. 5 touchdown. 26-yard pass. 3 yards to go. The hand off to Joseph, and he's in. Touchdown, Matadors.
Figueroa's got the distance. Yes!
Oh man, this beat is crazy.
3rd and goal. Benavides rolls. Fires to the end zone, and it's caught. They could end the game.
They're going for a pass. They're not going to take any time.
And Harris has some movement if he wants to run. Instead, he's going to fire. Instead, he's going to go to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown. Works on 1st down and 10. A draw play handoff to the outside, and a nice spin move, and look out. Some room down the sideline. Shot out of a cannon all the way. The last. Play action is Petty's looking, and he fires, and he's got Hoffman across midfield, and it's a foot race now. Hoffman's going to race down the sideline, and no one's going to touch him. Touchdown.
And 1. Quarterback. He coughed up the football. It's going to be a scoop and score for Sandia.
Every week, but the kid's got tremendous poise and potential, no doubt. You can see they try to reverse again. And they do. Garcia's with it. He's got some block down the right side, some room. One man to beat, cuts it back at the 40 to the 45. And Oñate, man, fumbled.
Oh
Cougar picks it up and is going to run it in for a score. That's Jerome Benavides with a 50-yard return.
Wow.
Only 2nd down and 4.
Harris gonna fire down the near side, looking for Phillips towards the end zone. Touch.
Those are your Dream Style top 10 plays of the week. Some good ones. How about Malik Phillips in a big game? He had a couple of touchdowns. He was a player of the game, the Jackson Compaction player of the game on Friday. And we got another big Friday game coming up. And so let's go over some of our schedule here, ProView Networks. And how about this? So this will be on ProView Networks. It'll be Cleveland against El Dorado. It's at Cleveland High School, and so Cleveland just lost to El Paso Franklin. They've got to get it going. El Dorado, man, they got some work to do as well. So both teams 1-1, very interesting game. And then moving on, how about this? We've changed it to your game of the week because we think the matchup is the most important one. You know, Rio Rancho is going to play host to Clovis. Rio Rancho, guys, they lost to Pine Creek and they lost to Centennial. We know about that come from behind win, and now Clovis 2-0 start. Really a chance to flex their muscle like that one for sure.
Only winless team in the top 10 right now in all polls.
I mean, and I think it's bode, you know, because the Rio Rancho schedule, we're making it clear, but they still play the whole top 5 in the state. So that plus the Trisco and West Mesa is the rest of their schedule. That's very, very difficult. And then you've got the APS Metro Championship games, boys and girls, and we'll have them streamed live for you. So busy Friday night, and then Saturday, Carlsbad, the Cavemen, they had a nice start to their season. They go and they get hammered, actually, by Goddard, which Goddard is showing. I think Goddard Los Lunas is like, I'm going to foreshadow. We've got Goddard Los Lunas next week as our My 50 game of the week, guys. That could be the 5A title.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
that could be the 5A title. So we're going to go a little bit south and go to Los Lunas. But that should be a really good game. And then check this out. We've got New Mexico Highlands for you. First college game of the season as they take on Fort Lewis. So that'll be Saturday at 1 o'clock. Josh Beartrap Brown, you nailed your lock of the week. First week. Second week, maybe not so much. You got Los Lunas against Clovis. How'd that go for you?
We did a good one week 1. Week 2, we didn't fare so well, but it's off to the next one. We'll look at the matchups we have this week. We'll just keep it going. It's on to the next one. We're worried about week 3.
What are you, Bill
Cincinnati.
Belichick?
He's on to Cincinnati.
On to Cincinnati.
You know, it was. I thought Los Lunas was going to go down there. They were hot. They were best team in 5A, probably still are. I don't know with Goddard winning down there, but, you know, you guys jinxed me. You guys probably...
What if you did Metro Soccer for lock of the week?
Metro Soccer lock of the week. Hey,
if we had the matchup,
will we know the participants in the championship
well,
tomorrow?
we're going to find out tonight. Semifinals are tonight, and so you know.
Yeah, maybe I go lock of the week in soccer instead of football.
No.
No.
I mean, you should. You know, extra. You should have to pick Metro. I like that.
I like that.
should
I'll
be
pick every
additional.
Metro.
An additional one, just for
Dabble
fun.
in something I know nothing about, the old soccer. So, you know.
Maybe that could be like in our pick'ems. That could be like
That's the
the
tiebreaker?
bonus, like a bonus, like 3 wins or something if you pick soccer.
Ooh,
right?
yeah, that's the tiebreaker. We'll have everybody pick these, and if it's tied at the end, whoever picked Metro right wins.
Because I mean, I went pretty good. I did pretty good last week. It was a good week for Alden.
So,
last
Adam,
week.
are you going to take off from Rio Rancho? I mean, you're kind of a jinx over there. When's the last time the Rio Rancho Rams won a game you broadcasted for football?
Ooh.
It was Cibola last year, actually.
Was it?
Alden.
Yep.
It was
Okay,
Cibola.
Okay.
Thanks.
The last play of the game, the freshman Zach Vigil scored. So.
Okay, so you're kind of a jinx.
I'm telling you right now, this Clovis Rio Rancho game is going to come down to the wire. What do you want to bet? Not that we bet here on ProView Networks on high school
not.
sports.
Of
Good
course
old Dr.
not.
Pepper seems to be the cherry Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, the cherry
Okay,
Dr.
the
Pepper.
cherry Dr.
bet.
Pepper. Then that's
Yeah.
the deal. All right.
It is. I like that.
You know what? I'll just give it away right now. I'm going Rio Rancho.
Of course you
I'm
are.
going Rio Rancho. They need the win. They need to win. I'm going Rio Rancho.
I hope you didn't spoil other surprises coming, but
Hey,
We'll
how-
do the rest of our pick'ems tomorrow. But I'm just
Yeah.
telling you guys right now that I'm going Rio Rancho.
How about that Las Cruces El Dorado or Cleveland El Dorado matchup too? Both teams in dire need of a win. I expect Cleveland to bounce back pretty hard this week.
Yeah, Cleveland guys, El Dorado. Jason, you were there with me. El Dorado. I'm sorry, they just didn't. They didn't look good. Nick Petty threw 4 interceptions. He was throwing to Las Cruces guys like they were his own receiver. I mean, it was bad, and they could not run the football.
I don't know what happened. I mean, I'll support my Eagles. I'll support them, but it's like
What does that mean? Are you gonna? Does that mean you're gonna pick them?
The land?
I'm not gonna pick
They're gonna
them.
go to the land.
I'm not going to pick them, but I still support them. I'll support them.
Eagles went down to Cruces and dominated them, came up here to Cleveland and got
Yeah, but they
smacked.
lost
I know,
their
so it was a
quarterback.
flip-flop of last year. They get dominated by Cruces.
No, actually, you know what? Cleveland did hammer them with Gabe Smith. You're right. You're right.
That
Okay.
was with Gabe Smith.
Jay, do we have any other highlights? Are we?
We got
Hope
Onyati
Espanola
Cibola, Sandia Trisco, and Hope Espa.
Hey, let's go Cibola. Let's go Cibola Onyate.
Cibola Onyate, here it is.
Chavez the fake. Looks over the middle. Caught touchdown. Jerome Benavides. And it's 7 from the Cibola. 10. Throwing over the middle. Caught touchdown.
To finish his route. See that? The
Right. That was
boom.
2-yard touchdown run, and Cibola's on the board again. Chavez fakes the jet sweep. Trying that inside screen to Benavides, and I'll tell you what, the Knights watched that on film. They weren't fooled at all, Roger.
No, they
And fumble. Picked up the fumble, going in for the score. Let's see if he gets in. He'll be tackled at the 3-yard line. That's Alexandro Lara. They'll pitch it out to Lara, and he'll strut in the end zone. Easy 2-yard touchdown run. Chavez looking to his left. Throws, caught, touchdown. Chavez looking all the way to his left. Throws, intercepted. That's going to be a house call.
Yeah.
An easy, should be a house call. It is. Touchdown for Onyate. Diego Quinones every week, but the kid's got tremendous poise and potential.
No doubt.
Let's see if they try the reverse again. And they do. Garcia's with it. He's got some block down the right side, some room. One man to beat, cuts it back at the 40 to the 45. Onyate, man, fumbled.
Oh my gosh.
Cougar picks it up and is going to run it in for a score. That's Jerome Benavides with a 50-yard return.
Wow.
And one from the one. Signs will roll to his right, throws, caught, touchdown. Chavez, the high snap, throws over the middle, caught, touchdown.
Well, you might as well just go into it.
Yeah,
Cibola
let's-
wins. Now Hope versus Espanola Valley.
Snap is dropped, picked up by Evans, and he hits his receiver for the touchdown line. Pump fake, he goes up deep, a little bit of pushing and shoving, and the catch is made. That looks like that was Zach Melton. Let's see what they do. Evans fakes to everybody, gives to Miller. Or check that. That is Hope gets back up to the line of scrimmage. Evans hands off. And Knowles this time finds pay dirt, and they're getting dark. Evans straight drop back. He has a wide open receiver. Gets behind the safety, and it looks like he's going to go. And indeed he does. Touchdown. Get down in their stance. Here's the snap. It's a handoff, straight handoff, and that one looks like it's going all the way. Touchdown. Get off the field. Snap is up. He's got a receiver. He's open. He hit him in stride. Is that it? That's the game right there.
Royale looking to go to the air. Oh, what a catch on the sideline by Montano. You go to the air on 2nd and 1. It's complete up the middle of the field. Gabe O'Hara has a lot of green on front. Turbo engage. Oh! The turf monster got him, coach. The sniper. 3 yards to go. The handoff to Joseph, and he's in. Touchdown, Matadors. Power run. The handoff again to Joseph. Joseph looking for the corner, and he's in. Touchdown, Matadors. LaShawn and 1. Quarterback. He coughed up the football. It's going to be a scoop and score for Sandia. As Marquez picks it up on an easy scoop and score as the backup quarterback Ramirez in the backfield with him. Swing out to Miranda, and he's going to go in. Easy touchdown, Sandia. 4-yard lines where this one will start. Pass is complete out to Spees. Ball's out, the fumble, and Atrisco has it. The Jags, Anthony Vallejos, so that's not good. The run up the middle, is he in? Yes, touchdown, Jaguar. Again, a fake handoff. Wide open man. Ole, touchdown, Matadors.
Even harder. First and 10, play fake on the slant to O'Toole. O'Toole, Terry, taking Vikings into the end zone, touchdown. He helped her, let's see. Smith back to pass. Throws over to O'Toole on the slant, caught. O'Toole breaks a tackle.
5, touchdown. 26-yard pass.
5'6" guy covering him.
Smith on the quarterback read will just strut into the end zone easily. Austin Smith, 1-yard touchdown run. Play fake, throws to the end zone, caught, touchdown. 2-yard touchdown pass, LaCueva on the board again. That single receiver split to the near side. Cook on the quarterback option will stroll into the end zone from 4 yards out. Another touchdown for LaCueva. Cook, the handoff. Good room up the middle. That's going to be a touchdown for LaCueva. Easy score.
Wow.
We still got time to. Oh, there's bad snap. Smith rolls right, trying to complete for the. Might run for the pylon. He does.
Got it.
2-point conversion is good.
Hey-o!
All right, so there you go. I mean, LaCueva had no problems with Valley, guys. We figured that one. Sandia took them a little bit to get going, but they got going against Atrisco Heritage. Then Hope bounced back against Espanola Valley, and so.
How about Colin Evans dropping some dimes on the
All right.
football field
Right.
instead on the basketball? The best passing big man in basketball in the state of New Mexico,
hardwood to the
throwing
turf.
touchdown passes.
Guys, this is about it for this. Tomorrow we're going to do our pick'ems. We're going to catch you up.
Yep.
And
Got everything in
then
today.
what else we got tomorrow? Your top 10
we'll have
poll?
graphics for that Highlands Fort Lewis game as well.
Why
as
don't
the
you
Marks
have that ready?
Because man, I was running late as usual.
Why were you running late?
Because we went and got coffee and you made me go get it.
I just want to call you out. All right, love it. The
outta here.
crew. I'm Adam Deal. We'll see you tomorrow.